The most expensive thing for businesses is hiring the wrong people, which is exactly the reason why the recruitment process is for elimination. Two key things around recruitment. One, recruitment is about elimination, not selection. Every time you talk with a candidate, every time you communicate them anything, you have to keep looking for reasons not to hire them. Most people do the opposite. They look for reasons why this guy or girl would be a great hire. Do the opposite. Why would this person potentially fail?
Yeah, I take that and I apply that to my projects too. You're talking about hiring employees. I actually call it hiring my client. And when I'm hiring a client, I look for reasons not to work with that client, because if I find them and they're not resolvable, then that's not a client I want to work with. And too many people these days are so hungry, so to say, that they take every project that comes their way. And what ends up happening is that just stagnates their growth, because they end up spending so much time putting out fires and having client meetings with an upset client. It kind of goes back to that discussion we just had about giving positive feedback. If you pick a client who isn't the right fit for you, chances are you're going to get berated a lot. Like, there's going to be issues, and that's just demotivating. So no one wants that.
Yeah, let me come back to that in a second, right? So the second point about the recruitment process is people have, like, let's say you have 10 people left in the process and people end up hiring the best one. Best one is not good enough. Don't freaking hire them. So people always just look, who's the best? Don't do that. You have to look at, do you really believe this person will be a success, a smashing success in your company in the specific role? And if not, don't hire them just because they're the best one left. And I see it all the time. People are like, oh yeah, but we were desperate to hire. He was the best one. We hired him. Like, did you believe he would go in and smash this job? No, I was a bit insecure and I didn't, whatever, right? And you're like, the most expensive thing for businesses is hiring the wrong people, which is exactly the reason why the recruitment process is for elimination. The cost of hiring the wrong people in your business is the most expensive mistake you'll ever make.
And people say, oh, I'll just go back to the pool. I think that's the worst thing you can do, because it's kind of like you break up with a person who you're in a relationship with. They're an ex for a reason. You don't go back to that. So there's a reason you eliminated a candidate. You shouldn't be going back to that candidate and going, well, the other guy left, so here, let me pull you in.